Hi, mate. How are you?
Adam, do you want to start us off?
Hi, mate. Are you okay? All right, Adam. You all right?
Tough afternoon to be 3-0 down so early on.
Yeah. Well, clearly that's the game gone for us right from the outset, and unfortunately, any of the work that you've prepared in the week and the game plan that's you want to implement against a very, very good Manchester City side, you have to say that goes out the window very quickly when you concede so early. And we weren't strong enough in that opening period. The first 10, 15 minutes of any game, it doesn't matter what opposition, you have to be stronger than we were in that period. So very quickly the game's gone away from us. So that's a disappointment. We had a slight response, obviously. Got the penalty, and at 3-1 you think, okay, let's try and build a platform just to make sure that we have a performance to be proud of. And obviously the goals at the end of the half and at the end of 90 minutes has given the scoreline probably a fair reflection on the chances created. You have to say City's obviously clear-cut chances were greater than ours, but second half I thought there was a better response. I demanded a response in the second half. We were better in terms of what we were trying to do. I thought attacking-wise we had good moments, but we were never going to get anything out of this game, unfortunately, because of the opening period.
Pep was quite complimentary about your performance, the way you kept going and the way you actually continued to make chances. Did you feel that?
Well, yeah, in the second half, certainly, I think we had to keep going. I think it's difficult when you're down in a game. You can't overcommit because clearly Man City have the ability and the capacity to run right over the top of you, and it gets even more embarrassing. At 6-1, clearly it's not a result that we take any pride in, but the fact that we were still trying to ask questions late on in the game when clearly it had gone away from us, I think that shows that the character of the group is good. But in key moments, and clearly City will always ask questions of you in and around your own box, and they move the ball very quickly. They're very adept. They're the best team at drawing you to the ball and offloading and committing people. So that's when they're very, very good, and they speed their play up at the top end of the pitch, and it's very difficult. But clearly, in the opening period, we need to do a lot better than we were able to. So it's something that for us to take from the game. Clearly, it's something that we need to learn from in terms of the opening period. But like I said, this game isn't going to define our season. We have to make sure that elements of our play that were poor today are better when we're going up against teams which don't have and won't show the quality that Man City showed today.
Hi Mark, there were points during the first half, where you seemed very unhappy, obviously.
Surprisingly.
What were the players not doing that you had hoped they were going to be doing that first half?
Well, we're a little bit more than a little bit too passive. I just felt when you got the likes of David Silva, I seem to recall, and Raheem Sterling, I think, winning headers in your box, that can't happen if we're honest. So seeing that happen, I'm thinking, come on, we need to be a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more determined in our defensive play. We can't just allow good players that time and that opportunity to affect us like they were doing. So that was the frustration for me, because we talked a lot about what we were going to do, and very, very quickly that idea of the game plan went very quickly out the window. So that's why I was frustrated, I have to say. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, man.
Mark, is there any element where you feel as though your players just can't do what you're asking them to do against opposition like that, and you just have to take it on the chin?
Yeah, I think City will ask different questions, and they will ask them questions on a more repetitive occasion. Time and time again, they'll keep on knocking on your door, keep on creating 1v1 situations in key areas of the pitch, and they just pick you off, and it's difficult. And you can come here and get everybody behind the ball and try and see out 90 minutes. I've done that in the past and still got beaten. So at least we came here with a game plan, which we felt might enable us to get higher up the pitch. I think it did in the second half. First half, clearly, we didn't get the defensive side of what we talked about before we came here.
Mark, that's sorry, Mark, over here at the front.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, that's one goal in 6 Premier League games, obviously from the penalty spot. What do you feel you've got enough quality within the squad to get yourself out of the predicament you're currently in?
Well, once again, we come up against City. We created a number of chances again. Our shots on target are right up there in comparison to how clinical Man City were today, in comparison to how we were with our chances, and that's been the story from the beginning of the season. If we're honest, we get good moments, but at times we pick the wrong option, or we don't finish very, very good clear-cut chances that we create. So we need to improve that at the top end of the pitch, and clearly today we needed to improve the back end as well. Okay, thanks guys. All right, yeah.
Today Oriol Romeu was not in the squad, just asking why, and if you are happy with him.
Yeah, Ori did okay. We just wanted to look at different individuals on the bench, and we were trying to preempt what may happen in the game in terms of the options that I had to change or maybe mix up the formations to cause Man City different problems. So Ori obviously has a specific role, just coming in and trying to block things out. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. Maybe he should have been on the bench.
Thank you guys.
Okay, no problem.